Head out about 10 miles or so from the Capitol Mall, and you will arrive here at Northwest Stadium, just outside of Washington, D.C. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Washington Commanders.
Season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Cougars, Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Right to the air is Daniels.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Hey, look at this Packers defense.
They've been pretty solid against the pass. Toward the middle of the pack, number 14 in the NFL.
Yeah, this has been a good defense, but they're going to have to really prove it in this one because, guess what? They're facing the #1 passing offense in the NFL. It's definitely a prove it there for them.
They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Well, this defense for the Packers, they were excellent a week ago in that victory over Indianapolis.
And I don't know what the actual percentages are, and I don't know the analytics when you create 5 turnovers or takeaways in a game. But coaches always say when you create a number that high, your chances of winning probably up over 98%. I haven't seen that number quantified, but I believe them.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Play action, now it's Daniels.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
At the 21-yard line.
60 Bobcats, 60. Let's go now. Ready?
To the air goes Daniels.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Drop 50, drop 50.
Here's Daniels. And he takes it in for a Commanders touchdown. Terry McLaurin with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Commanders will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight.
Personally, for him, a great opening drive. He had 3 catches, including the touchdown.
That felt like tremendous scouting, great film watching, and creating a game plan to start this off, not only to get him involved, but to send a message to the defense. You have a lot to handle in this one.
Taken at the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10
at their own 25-yard line. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Love now.
That's complete. He finds Jaden Reed.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And, Charles, you think about what this defense has had to prepare for. They're in for a battle. They're facing a team that is working on a 6-game winning streak.
And that can be intimidating when you think about it in those terms, but I think what they need to do is make some sort of a statement early in this game, whether it's a turnover or take.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Packers.
Jonathan Taylor
with touchdown number 29, too short of LaDainian Tomlinson's all-time record 31.
And the Packers are an extra point away from taking the lead.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got to jump here. But now if they wanted to, they could move the ball up to the 1 and go for 2.
Yeah, that's exactly right, because normally the ball's at the 2 when you go for 2. But if they wanted now, enforce the penalty to the 1. But if they wanted to kick it, right, don't they just move it up?
Just move it up to the 10.
Right, move it up to the 10 if they still want to kick it.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43.
Cup 19. Panther 11.
Daniels looking to throw. There's a short one pulled in by Simmons.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
That's good for a Commanders first down.
19 tight.
To throw is Daniels.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Got it. Ready?
Moves to 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set. 7 block. 19. Tiger. 19.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17. Had the offense humming on the first drive. Not much has changed here on drive number 2.
No, and I think a lot of times confidence just really kicks in for a team. They may have been confident going into the game, but once you prove it on a drive, it's hard to get out of that mindset, isn't it? And look,
Dobbins hit and he fumbles. And the Packers pick it up.
Partner, on my spot sheets, I highlighted turnover margin because we remember they turned it over 4 times last week. So another one here in the first quarter. This isn't the way they want to go.
no, not even close, and it's not something they even imagine, because the amount of time that we know that they spend in practice talking about what they need to get done, working on it, showing them how to take care of the football, and emphasizing what it means in terms of winning, they got to just be puzzled right now that they're not taking care of the ball better.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
They give to Taylor out of the gun. 61 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start.
He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he's going to get this all the way down to Washington's 5.
It's a big play there for Green Bay. 47 yards.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here's Love.
And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown.
Tyler Warren,
A 5-yard touchdown.
and the Packers are able to widen their advantage. Aubrey good with the PAT.
And the lead is up to 8.
Commanders 6.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Last time out, remember, they fumbled the football. That led to the touchdown. Charles, they were in the red zone. So rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. picked off by Darnell Savage. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. And this, Charles, definitely not what they were wanting to see. Remember, he threw 3 interceptions in the loss last week, and now he gives the ball away again here in the very first quarter.
And you have to think that this was drilled into him all week, too, by his teammates, by his coaching staff. They've told him all week long, we've got to protect the football. They probably crossed that fine line with giving him the right advice and saying it too much. And it turned out that he got into his head a little bit. Well, partner, they've been running it well the entire game, and the big guys up front, they're a huge reason why. And now they're reaping the benefits as they continue to open up big holes and gain nice yardage.
Set, red, cut.
Second down, another run with Taylor. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for a first. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Love from the gun. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal.
Well, they picked up 5, needed 4. So to me, you know what that translates back to? Situational football and how they've been teaching it probably since OTAs and minicamps. Going over situations, know what you need, and find a way to get it.
And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal. Throwing. Love. Now this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Love will sneak it. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. So call that no gain on the sneak, and now they're still a yard short here on 4th.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself.
Ready?
To throw now. Here's Love. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Jonathan Taylor. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Packers take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead is up to 15 now. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Off the play fake. Daniels. He'll try and do this himself. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
Let's go.
First and 10 at the 47.
They go play action. Daniels. This is caught inside the 15. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It's a gain of 35. From the 13 now, they work on first and 10.
Here we go. Set. 70 Lions.
Now Daniels. And he'll score. Touchdown, Commanders. Terry McLaurin, his second touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. And the Commanders get a bit closer.
Washington will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Daniels going to try and throw for it. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And this one over the back line of the end zone, where they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3. There he goes, right side. Inside the 10. And he is into the end zone. And the touchdown record is now all his.
Well, that is certainly a deflator right there defensively. Their guys just came off of a touchdown drive. They're back in the game, and then bam, they give up a touchdown 1 play later. How about that?
And the momentum, which seemingly had shifted the other direction, thought we might be seeing a comeback. That momentum right back the other way.
But that is certainly not complimentary football that we saw right there. The defense is supposed to help their offense, not give up another touchdown.
Now a hit and a loose football. And this is going to be Packer football. So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers, and quickly.
First and 10, Taylor now. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. 195 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Strike. Check. Here we go.
In motion goes the tight end.
40.
Back to Taylor on first down. And he'll find his way down right around the 12. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Fight. Number 7. Here we go.
They run once more with Taylor. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Working out of the gun. Love. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Warren. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Tyler Warren. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Packers take a 3-touchdown lead. Aubrey good with the PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Let's go now.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
70 Ranger.
Throwing now is Daniels. There's a short one. One tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
It's hard on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rap.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. Working out of the gun, Daniels. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. Ball on the 8, second and 2. They'll look to throw again. This is caught. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. J.K. Dobbins from 8 yards out. And the Commanders are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they'll just simply be looking to build on the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go around. Now he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 229 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. From Commanders territory now, it's first and 10 at the 35-yard line. Touchdown, Packers! Christian Watson with career touchdown number 70 as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches, and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. That's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long, man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
26-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Now a play fake here on first down. He's got a man complete. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one.
First and 10 at the 42.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. They'll look to throw now on first down. Open man down the field. It's a tight end center. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 and the 15.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready?
On
first down, he'll drop to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Here's second and 10.
Come on. Go.
Back to throw again. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Cam Smith. And into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown.
I mean, at this point, CD, what is not going their way in this first half? After that pick six, they now have a 4-possession lead here.
And that allows them to say to themselves, how about we get everybody involved, okay? Because this one is a runaway, and it's looking like it's going to be even more of a runaway. Everybody gets a chance to play and get a little bit of love. The more guys I get to watching the highlight reels from this one, the better.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Throwing after the interception, Daniels.
And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Isaiah Simmons picking it off.
And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Following the interception, Love.
And the Packers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
Good strong throw catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
They'll run here with Taylor.
And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
Jonathan Taylor, a touchdown machine. He's going to get plenty of looks down here near the goal line. So if I'm on defense, I might start getting prepared to see his number.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Jonathan Taylor
On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns.
And the Packers are able to add on to their first-half lead. The extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And the rout is on here in this first half.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Back to throw. Daniels slings this deep from McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Commanders get a late score here, the final minute of the first half.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
At their own 28-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for these first 2 quarters. Let's get this to the locker room. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
Well, I think you have to forgive him just a little bit here because he's out of the pocket trying to make a play. But he rushes this throw and just wings it downfield right over the head of his wide-open receiver.
Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Love looking to throw it. He's got his target. That's complete. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
First down. It's a gain of 23 yards.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love.
A short one there, caught by Warren.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime.
10 yards on the pickup.
To pass, here's Jordan Love.
At the 34-yard line.
That's caught downfield. It's Golden.
And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal.
Ready. Yellow. 20
Love now. The quick slant caught. And it's a Packers touchdown.
Jaden Reed in the final seconds of the first half. And the Packers will extend their lead here just before halftime.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Aubrey good with a PAT.
And a rout is on here in this first half. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
And that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And supreme confidence in the kicker turns to supreme failure, as that is obviously no good. And they will remain well behind. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that?
It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And he will bring it back to about the 11-yard line.
Well, with the size of lead that this offense has, I don't think that interception is really going to affect them much. But at least for this defense, something small to hang their hat on.
Yeah, and let's face it, they're not even scoreboard watching anymore, right? They're just trying their best to make a play, get themselves off the field, which they just did, and salvage a little bit of pride in this one.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
And he's He's in. Touchdown, Commanders. Jaden Daniels scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Commanders take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28.
63. Commanders 35. Fairbairn set to kick off.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And the returner down to a knee. This will come out to the 35-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. From the 43, here's second and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Now Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 54 yards.
At the 4-yard line.
Shot. Here we go. Here we go. 50. Green. Blue striker. Hut, hut.
Love. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line. First down. Surprised that wasn't a run.
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball first down in this situation because second down, that gives me an option of running play action, maybe throwing it.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. Second and goal. Operating from the gun. Love. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Jaden Reed with his second touchdown of the night. And the Packers have taken a 5-touchdown lead. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Let's go now.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball. And it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down.
Ready.
Daniels looking to throw. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
On the set.
That's good for a Washington first down.
60 by 6.
First
60
and
by
10 at the
60 each.
48-yard line.
To the air goes Daniels. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. That's now a second interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Brings up second and 2 at the 22-yard line.
Here's Love. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Well, after watching him ring the bell that many times and put the ball in the end zone throwing it, you had to figure they had to bring some type of pressure. They had to change things up on defense.
And able to get to him, put him on the ground, so maybe just something to throw him off a little bit.
Yeah, that had to feel a lot better for the defensive guys. They've been getting carved up in this one. To finally knock him on the ground and force an incompletion, that's got to be a sigh of relief. They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And it'll be a turnover on downs. On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
First down. First
Pack
down,
the 50, pack the 50, like it.
To throw is Daniels. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin with career touchdown number 109. That ties him with Barry Sanders on the all-time NFL list. And the Commanders are able to at least get one score back. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Still comfortably on top, 3rd quarter as they start things here with a 1st and 10. To the left side, he's got Warren, the tight end. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. From the gun, it's Taylor. And taken down just shy of the 40.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First and 10.
Here we go.
48-yard line.
A short one there, caught by Warren. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
And that's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Throwing, Love. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 15-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. And the slot man goes in motion left. To throw now. Here's Love. The hitter here, it's complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about 4.
6-yard line.
Let's go.
To the air again. Love. Touchdown. Jaden Reed with career touchdown number 60. And the Packers extend their lead yet again. Aubrey good with a PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they looked up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Right back to Dobbins on first. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 39-yard line.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair.
18, run.
Here's Daniels. And his throw is incomplete. Those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game. That time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That'll put him over 150 yards receiving now. Quite a ball game and a first down.
Come on, set.
A give up the middle to Dobbins. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 8.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Come 19, come 19. Let go.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. Throw left side, completion to Rice. Just a gain of a couple there. 3rd and 7 now.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the kick,
and the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Lucas Van Ness has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. Fielded just inside the 30. Following the punt return here, there's someone shaken up. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
And it's 3rd down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He'll try and do this himself. 20! And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Well, that's how you convert on 3rd down with an explosive gain of 34. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Blue 32. Red cycle.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he's got it. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Tyler Warren, a 16-yard touchdown.
And the Packers extend this fourth quarter lead, and they are getting closer and closer to win number 11. Aubrey now for the point after.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Tight. 19 tight.
And here comes throw number one for the backup QB.
And now another turnover as this one's intercepted.
And the Packers are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead.
Touchdown, Packers!
Christian Watson,
his second touchdown of the night.
And the Packers continue to pour it on here in the fourth.
The kicker on for the point after.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
You said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, this game has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnelled. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off.
And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. Now we'll pause for the injured player, and it's Jonathan Taylor who's shaken up. And it certainly would be a major loss for this offense. Hopefully he's okay.
From the 17, Love. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's second down.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6.
Ready.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Aubrey now for the PAT.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Come on.
Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point, and the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Cowboy 80. Panther 60. Panther 60.
They run. Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Operating from the gun, Cox. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted.
Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the Packers are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. CD, I mean, they have just been scoring at will. It's been score after score after score.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness.
It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And, Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball, and that one was picked off.
Ready! Bronco 6.
Now Dobbins again on 2nd down. 89 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
And the Commanders first down.
Operating from the gun, Cox. And he slings one that's incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
They'll run up the gut with Dobbins.
And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
At the 1-yard line.
60. Ready.
Dobbins. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
As soon as as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable.
And this is going to be caught. So an offensive final score, not the outcome, but it is a late touchdown here on the game's final play. Doesn't affect the outcome, but, hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Or, of course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean a lot there.
Well, at least at the very end, there's something to take away. They lost the game, but got in the end zone, got a 2-point conversion as well. I don't know, though. In the end, you still lost the football game.
You still lost the game, but maybe they were just capitalizing on the flurry at the end, right? You scored the touchdown, keep the momentum going, go for 2. Maybe they're working on something for down the road. As you said, it doesn't matter. You lose the game, but you finish with a touchdown and a successful 2-point.
Some sort of a building block.
Yeah, something.
So try it again. Starting me over right back at the end.
When was the last time you were afraid? I haven't been afraid a day in my life.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats, head held high, I haunt these streets, life killed me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Knock me down 6 feet deep, one more round, no reprieve. Life's killed me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. In the mirror, no reflection. Another day, just another resurrection. Where's the glory? Just another story. I won't be the ending that was written for me. And I'm never running, so try it again. Starting me over right where I began.
It's pretty boring, isn't it? This existence. Might as well not take fear off the table.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats, head held high, I haunt these streets, life's killed me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Knock me down 6 feet deep, one more round, no reprieve. Life's killed me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die.
I think everyone's a little scared of what's next. Live or die. Live or die.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats, head held high, I haunt these streets, life's killed me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Knock me down 6 feet deep, one more round, no reprieve. Life's killed me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Life's killed me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die.
All I ever wanted was a black Grand National. Being rational, give them what they ask for. It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that are really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I made them mad. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take the G-pad, watching do it. We survived outside, all from the music. What? we on. This the Alpha and Omega. Welcome home. This is not a song. This is a revelation. How to get a gone. Need you a man, baby. I don't understand, baby. Pay your bill and make you feel protected like I can, baby. Teach you something if you need correction. That's the plan, baby. Don't put your life in these weird hands, baby. Whoa! It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that are really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I made him mad. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take a G-pad. Watch do it. We survived outside, all from the music. What? Hey, turn this TV off. Ain't with my type activities, then don't you get involved. Hey, what? How many shit I seen? Send them all. Take a risk or take a trip. You know I'm tripping for my dog. Who you with? Couple sergeants and lieutenants for the get back. This revolution been televised. I fell through with the knickknacks. Hey, young, get your chili up. Yeah, I meant that. Hey, black out if they act out. Yeah, I did that. Hey, what's up, though? I hate them that's hating on them, and they both. I hate them hating on them, and they both broke. If you ain't coming for no chili, what you come for? Feel like he entitled cause he knew me since a kid. I cut my granny off and she don't see it how I see it. Got a big mouth but he lack big ideas. Send him to the moon, that's just how I feel, yelling. It's not enough. Few solid left but it's not enough. Few that are really step but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself but it's not enough. Hey. Hey. My style. But somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. 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 Ain't no other king in this rap thing, they siblings. Nothing but my children. When they disappearing. I'm in a city with a flag be getting thrown like it was past interference. Padlock around the building. Crash pulling up an unmarked truck just to play freeze tag. With a bone to pick like it was sea bass. So when I made it out, I made about 50K from a show. Trying to show the ropes before they from a... I'm prophetic. They only talk about it, how I get it. Only good for saving face, seen the cosmetics. How many heads I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up, we up the plyometric. Ran up out of luck, soon as I up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet, you could diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit, let these cowards tell it. Walk in New Orleans with the etiquette of LA yelling. Second bad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off.
It's crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious. 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 Crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious.